Talk Show. Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to yet another exciting episode of your number one entertainment show right here on Atlantic TV. It is Teatok, baby. This is where we share and we update you on the latest happenings in the world of entertainment. So last week was Valentine's Day. Last week, Saturday, was Valentine's Day. And we had an amazing show right here. I hope you had fun, by the way. I hope you got what you wanted. I hope your boo, your bae showed you some love. And of course, I hope you also spread those love, to people around you, people who really needed the love. But anyways, we've had a wonderful Valentine's Day celebration and of course a Valentine's Day episode, and we are back bigger and better on yet another exciting episode. I remain your host with the most. NK is my name, came in a lockdown right here in the studios of Atlantic TV. And today I am not going to be doing this alone. I have a princess, a beauty queen. I will call her my color. All right, she's joining me here live today on this episode, talking about none other than Lillian Presley. Hey! No. Good to have you on the Teatok show.
Thank you.
Welcome. So how are you doing?
I'm fine. I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
You ready for the show?
Yeah.
Okay. So before we start, we have a tradition. We always cheers to a great show. So you just click the glasses together.
Yeah.
Nice one. So we're going to be gisting, and there's so much on the table to talk about today. First off, I would love us to talk about, so last week, or let's say earlier this week, we saw the rant going on social media, and more like what happened in court between Davido and his baby mama Sophia Momodu, where Davido had gone to request for joint custody with the mother of his daughter, Imade. So, they can both have joint custody on the girl. But the way it went, it did not really go well. It did not really turn out well, as he came out to rant online that it was really a messy situation. But he said that none of them lost, but instead Imade lost. And he spilled a lot of things, also calling out the lawyer who was representing his baby mama, Sophia Momodu, on how she went ahead to say so much about him. And also the last straw was using his son, his late son, Ifeanyi, to rather defend her cause. What do you think about that situation?
For me, my opinion, what the lawyer did was a no-no.
Was it no-no?
It was a no-no.
I mean, lawyers would do anything just to win a case.
Yeah, but for the late son, that's not good.
That's not good.
Yeah,
So
that's
you
really
felt she
hurt.
wouldn't have gone there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You would have maybe used something else.
Okay.
But for using the late son, that's a no-no.
That's a no-no. Okay, so in this case, I mean, it's not even like a situation where Davido was not allowed to see his daughter. I mean, he has had intimate moments with his daughter. I mean, he has had opportunities where he spends time with his daughter. So it wasn't like as if, he never had access to her. But, requesting for a joint custody, to me, I felt that was really not necessary. What do you think?
All depends. For Davido, for him to take up this matter like this, the mother is so close to Davido. And Davido just felt, that's my first fruit. I want her to be with me.
Okay.
I want to be with her.
Okay.
And not that maybe it's a few times that Imade comes and go. Maybe I don't know, for he knows better than us.
Okay.
Why he really wants to pursue that case.
Okay.
It's for me, I would have loved for Sophia to
hold the girl.
Yes.
Okay. I mean, not every mother would want to leave her child for another woman to take care of. So I mean, it is.
Maybe I just maybe because of the betrayal. Sophia felt Davido betrayed her because she was there first before Shoma. So she just feel coming to ask for my daughter.
My daughter.
For
The only
somebody
thing I
else.
have right now. And you have other children.
You have
Focus on
other children. Please
right?
concentrate on those other ones.
Okay.
But this Imade is she is
Okay.
my only hide I have.
Okay.
I just felt maybe
that's why she held on closely to
Imade.
Imade. Well, in a series of tweets on his both on X and his Instagram story, Davido came out to accuse the lawyer, where he said quite a lot of things, raining all sorts of insults on her. So you know what? I beat you in court. You can actually talk about my deceased son, but I beat you in court. Yes. And he said all kinds of things, also referring to her own son as well, though he confused him for someone else. But then again, the lawyer, that is Sophia's lawyer, has come out to warn Davido and his followers and fans over intimidation. So after Davido said quite a lot of things about her and her conduct in the court, there's a statement from her agency, from her firm, the law firm representing Afrobeat star Davido's estranged lover Sophia Momodu, in her ongoing child custody case, has warned the Nigerian singer and his supporters following a series of public outbursts on social media. Now, the released statements came from Punaka attorneys and solicitors, and they condemned all manner of inflammatory statements directed at their partner, Ibilichukwu Eneda, who is the lawyer that represented Sophia at the case, where, you know, Davido said a lot of things, and he has been warned that further damage will cost you some form of punishments, you know, according to the law. So I think this is coming timely. You know, I mean, you can't always, I mean, lawyers will always do what they have to do in order to win a case. So if she felt bringing out the deceased son was the only way she could actually, you know, make the case look more solid and, you know, probably win the case, she would go to any length just to do that. And that was what she did. Although it did not go down well with Davido, and he had to rain all sorts of curses on her. But now he has been warned. Let's see if there will be further debate on this. But then again, I feel like, you know, Davido should have calmed down and just allow things to be the way where, I mean, it's not even living in the country. It's living in the US. So imagine you now leaving your only child to go and stay with the father all the way down in the US. Would you feel comfortable?
For me, I will not be comfortable.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That's the truth anyway. I will not be comfortable. Because it's not easy for a mother.
It's not.
It's not easy actually for a mother.
It's not.
And when there is competition, she just felt a trauma is arrival. So I don't think.
Probably Chema doesn't really like her. So
yes.
she can't
so if you don't like me, you can't like my child.
Exactly.
So that's the thing.
Well, let's see how this unfolds, and let's see if this case will be brought up. But again, Davido has said, you know what, he has dropped the case, and if Imade grows up, she will grow to see that her father fought for her. That's what he said. But let's see how this pans out. If he will always, you know, continue to maintain status quo, that is, always, you know, see the daughter whenever he wants to, like he used to have it before, or he's just gonna be on his own and just leave Imade for a while. Just deal with your mama first. Say that what you want, just deal with your mama first. Just leave me out of the picture. That kind of thing happening. All right, we wish Davido, Sophia, and everyone concerned all the best in their legal battle. But away from that, let's move to another story. Now, this story has been making the rounds on social media. There's been so much buzz about it. And yes, we need to talk about it here on the Teatok show because it's rather trending. So, it has to do with the Churchills. This drama plenty. Okay, so if you recall, recently, our Reverend Sister Tonto DK, I called her that. It's only me that called her that. Tonto DK has taken a new turn and has given her life to Christ. And we've been seeing her moves lately. And I personally am so proud of her. I'm so happy for her. And I'm wishing her the very best in this her new journey in Christ. And yeah, she has done a lot of things that has got everyone talking. And the latest has to be the reconciliation between her and her ex-husband, Olakunle Churchill, and who was also reunited with his son, whom he has never met for over 10 years now. So the boy just clocked 10, and Tonto Dike made sure that Olakunle Churchill reunites with his son, so he gets to see him for the first time. And it's been a jolly good ride all the way ever since the reconciliation. But what has been getting social media a buzz is the fact that the wife of Olakunle Churchill, talking about the Gambian-born Nollywood actress Rosy Meurer Churchill. Yes, she says you should address her as Mrs. Churchill. Okay, she has taken to social media to slam critics who are trolling her following the recent reconciliation between Tonto Dike and Olakunle Churchill, her ex-husband. And in a series of posts she shared on her Instagram story, she stated in fact, she said quite a lot of things. From the fact that she said that the reconciliation, she knew about it even before we saw it on social media. She does not have a problem with that. She's very happy for them, and whatever makes her husband happy makes her happy. So for the fact that she did not talk about it doesn't mean that she's not happy for them. She is happy. She did not just stop there. She now went further to say, you know what, this situation, people are calling me out, people are just tagging me, wanting me to comment on different blogs and everything. But I will not say anything. But it's now that I want to come out and say my truth. And she said, well, if anything happens, say the marriage now, one thing can't happen, she can't come out. That is not because of you that she come out. She come out because she's not comfortable with whatever the situation is. And she said that she will not be in bondage. She will not live in bondage and be quiet. Okay, so in one of her quotes, in one of her posts, she said, and I quote, "You think I will live in bondage and be quiet and die inside? Now I love, and no keep person. And if, God forbid, circumstances happen that I am no longer comfortable in marriage, I will leave without you fools being the reason behind it." Matter don't start. And in a recent post, so she came out to say a lot of things. So say, you see this Tonto Dike, I don't even know her. We have not met. We have never seen this one, that one, this one, that one. People say, remember that internet never forgets. The one you said 10 years ago, 5 years ago, many years ago, it will surface. And trust Nigerians, they went to go and use shovel, dig, and they brought out all the evidence. And today, it is what it is. What a story. What do you think about this recent outburst? I mean, I can understand where she's coming from. I mean, she's the new wife of someone's ex. And now the ex has now reconciled with his ex. And they are now living happily ever after. In fact, the son's birthday shoots involved all three of them. And it was looking like a happy family reunion kind of thing without her in the picture. I mean, a lady would want to be jealous, of such. But then do you think her coming out to say the things she said are quite necessary?
She's bitter anyway.
She's bitter?
Yes, she's bitter because you can't see your husband, which is past. Let me say the past.
And you're happy?
You understand. There's no way you'll be happy. She's saying that it's alright, I notice, or what she's just blabbing. Because all the same, she's not happy.
Okay.
She's never going to be happy. Even if she's there during the son's birthday or partake in any of the son's activity, she will not be happy because that's the other woman.
But I mean, you are the wife. You are the one in the house. It's not like as if he has plans of going back to her.
At least that is Churchill's ex. They once fall in love. They have something in common.
Okay.
And then you're supposed to know.
Okay. But if she says she loves all his children, I mean, the boy, King Andre, should not be left out. I mean, she should also equally show love to him.
The boy will not be left out, but the wife in question.
Okay. Is not friends with the mom.
Yes.
Okay.
There's a gap there.
Okay.
Not that we are friends. We talk, we relate. Okay, I can say, okay, that's your son, okay? Can be my son. I can cope. But in question, we have a gap, and we shared something. Maybe we share something,
Which is the husband.
The husband. So I
Okay.
don't think she will be happy, because all these things that she's saying on this social media, she's just blabbing.
She's blabbing.
Yes.
So would you say all her blabs they are valid at this point?
Yes.
So you feel it's just jealousy?
It's just jealousy.
But there was a time she said that Tonto was her friend. I mean, they've hung out a lot of times. The husband now, Churchill, was like a brother to her. And, you know, from brother now to husband, what an elevation. But, you know, I personally, though, I just feel like she wouldn't have. It's better to just keep quiet. If you can't join in the celebration and, you know, just be happy for them, at least a congratulatory message would have just been it. You don't need to say much. Congratulations, guys. I'm happy for you guys. God is great. And it's there. Even if you are not deep down, you're not happy because you feel kind of threatened that maybe something might just spark up, and before you know, they're already seeing themselves, they are getting too close and too comfortable, and that might not go down well with you. Even if all of that may happen or will not happen, but at least the genuine happiness, you should have at least sent a congratulatory message. But you did not do any of that. It was just like the reconciliation was just for Churchill, the man, and then on your page there was nothing to show that you were happy for them. After all, you said his children are your children. The boy celebrated 10 years birthday. We did not see the post on your page. You know, there was nothing to show that you were really happy for them. So, I mean, why the shade? Why coming out now to say all the things you say? No one asked you to say them. Why coming out to defend what was never a contest before? You know, so I just feel personally, I just feel like all she said was not really necessary. Keep it in your house. Whatever insecurities you may feel at this point, discuss it with your husband. Than coming to social media to come and blab. Oh, necessary. Necessary. Anyways, I wish her all the best, and I hope that she finds peace, because I mean, if it were to be the Tonto that we know before, by now, the internet would have been catching fire. You'd have to say pop, 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 pop. You know, gunshots everywhere. But Tonto is now a new person in Christ. She does not want a problem. She does not want wahala. So she's just maintaining her distance. And I think I love that for her. And, you know, I mean, let everyone just be in peace, live in peace, and be happy for each other. That's what I just think. All right, away from Rosy, I just hope that she finds a way to put things together and, you know, manage the situation. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, they're reconciled. You cannot change it. You can't change it. All right, moving away from that, let's move on now to some BBNaija stories. So one of the reality stars of BBNaija, talking about none other than Neo Akpofure, our Delta brother. Not be smart in this speaking don't see on this internet. Oh, if you remember, recently there's been this outrage or spark on rape after a young girl called Mirabel came out to talk about her rape saga, how she was raped in her house. And ever since then, there's been this call to action with the hashtag Stop Raping Women. And I know a lot of celebrities have talked about this. Even at some point, VDM tried to reach out to this girl. And a lot of people have said a thing or two about this particular case. And everyone is now coming out to speak their truth. Girls are now coming out to say, this person raped me that time. That person raped me that time. Now, someone gets say he won't come call out Neo, say Neo self follow raper. Okay. Former Big Brother Naija season 5, that's the lockdown season housemate, Neo Akpofure has threatened legal action against the social media user over a rape allegation made against him on X, demanding a public retraction and apology within 48 hours or face a lawsuit for defamation. You cannot eat your cake and have it. You think you want to follow trend. You want to follow trend and be calling out people. Oh yeah, come and defend it. If you cannot defend it, you will face the law. What do you think about that?
Yeah, concerning that girl,
yeah,
everybody wants to trend.
Of course.
For Akpofure to come out and say There is nothing like that. You have to apologize. I don't think. Let the girl come out.
Come out with your evidence. Come out with your receipts. Let's see.
Let's see. Because the new I know is not that kind of a
person.
That kind of a person.
Okay.
So we are waiting for the evidence.
Okay. So, I mean, everyone has a right to speak, right? But then you must be careful how you speak and what you speak about. Because if you're just out there to chase clout and to throw shades, Colin, how will you call someone a rapist when you don't even have an evidence that the person raped you, or, you know, anything to show that the person raped you? I mean, it's not just enough to call out someone. You should come out with some evidence, facts, to actually prove that what you're saying is correct. You know, because everyone now wants to jump on the thread. Even the lady that's in question herself, the lady right now, we hear she has been arrested because it seems that there are some loopholes in her story. Things are not really adding up, as it were. So we don't really know what the truth is anymore. And, you know, rape is not something you just come out and talk about. It's not a child's play. It's not a child's play. If you make it look like a child's play, you're actually belittling the real people who were actually raped and for some reasons couldn't speak up at the time. And then when they come out now to speak, it will be like, oh, I don't start to get arrest. You know, they will not believe them. You know. But then again, if you're trying to downplay such a very critical and serious crime, I think it's a very wrong thing to do. I mean, it's not everything that would be for social media trends and for social media likes and follows. I mean, sometimes let's be civil, let's be realistic in our approach to things. So I know this is a developing story, and somehow, some way, if she can prove that Neo actually raped her in school, she said sometime in Unical, if you can actually prove, and I think that's a case that should be opened. But if she can't prove, she would have to face the case for defamation. And this is a very, very serious crime that comes with serious consequences. And you know, Neo's father is a son. I mean, you can't play. You can't just play with this guy like that. You've got to come out clean or you go to jail. All right, let's see how that pans out for her and, of course, for Neo eventually. All right, moving away from the lawsuit, let's talk some music. Talking about Afrobeat, we are here for it, and we are here for our own Afrobeat stars, making it big on the global scene. And of course, this time around, it has to do with Tems, Burna Boy, and of course, they have made African music history on the Billboard Hot 100. And it's a very beautiful thing to see because, I mean, Billboard right now is a, is a platform for mega stars, right? So if we are making it big on such a platform, I think it's a new thing, it's a good thing, and it's something to really talk about. So Tems and Burna Boy have set a new benchmark for African artists by achieving the highest number of entries on the US Billboard Hot 100 chart. Woohoo! I celebrate you, bro and sis. The record was previously shared with South African band Sitha, who had 7 entries each. And this week, both Nigerians secured additional spots through collaborations on J. Cole's latest album, The Fall Off. And of course, Tems featured on the track Bounce Road Blues alongside Future, which debuted at number 34, while Burna Boy appeared on Only You, landing at number 78. Now, this placement elevated both artists' total Hot 100 entries to 8, the most of any African performer to date. Now, I think that deserved a round of applause. Congratulations. So what do you think about Afrobeats? You know, Afrobeats has now become like a global sound. Everyone now talks about Afrobeats. Everyone wants to jump on an Afrobeat song. What do you think about, you know, this genre making name on the big stages?
For me, it's a fast-growing
genre of music.
Yes, genre of music. And for Burna Boy, he's really doing good. And for Afrobeat, these 2 artists you just mentioned, they are good.
Yeah. they keep flying.
They keep flying. And you're not just like you want to sing, you have to sing in spiritual song. You have to pass message, you have to communicate. So some of all those lyrics you hear from Tems, Burna Boy, they are in track.
So it's a beautiful thing to see.
Yes.
Yeah, we're really happy for them. I mean, Tems has also achieved 3 Hot 100 entries in this year, 2026 alone. And, you know, we are just happy that, you know, they keep flying, they keep moving. And of course, the world is beginning to understand our sound and, you know, resonate with it. I mean, look at what happened at the Grammys. I know Tyler won the award for Best International Act, but then again, we had a lot of Nigerians on that who were nominated in that category. That shows you how much Afrobeat has gone, and we are always here for it. So congratulations to Tems and Burna Boy, and also extending to Davido, Wizkid, Tiwa Savage, Rema, and all our Afrobeat stars. I mean, you guys are doing amazingly well and also representing us very well on the global stage. And we are here for all the successes. All right. I think this is where we call it a wrap on the Teatok show. We've got so much to do, but we just have to wrap it up right here. Which actually of the stories had it for you? I know you have your opinions. You want to share your thoughts on the stories that we have talked about today. We would love you to drop a comment. Tell us what you think in the comment section. Tell us about your opinions on the different stories, and we would love to hear from you. So make sure you drop your comment in the comment section, and also make sure to follow us on Atlantic Media and TV on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, on X, and on TikTok. We'll also like to associate with you on our social media platforms as well. And to my guest, thank you so much, Lillian, for coming on the show. It's a pleasure having you. I hope we would come again when we call on you to come on the show. Hope you enjoyed yourself, though. All right, amazing. All right, until next weekend, do have yourself a wonderful weekend, and also make sure to stay out of trouble. I remain your host with the most. NK is my name, saying bye for now.